Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with their opponents. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Getting toward the halfway point of the 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, Nick Foles.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Cowboys under head coach Jason Garrett as they get set for their first opportunity. They'll be led out by the Mississippi State man, now in his 4th season in the National Football League, Dak Prescott.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys have the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, but I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but now it's third down. A look now at the defensive starters for Philadelphia. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Here's Prescott. And it's caught by Herndon. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
Let's go. You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Elliott on first down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Elliott. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering. Good job declining that penalty.
Dawson's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Foles. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Foles now already over 100 yards passing in just this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now Foles. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Here's Foles. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Foles now, nearly perfect, 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 12 yards is the pickup, good for an Eagle first down. Cowboys and Eagles, of course, such a great rivalry. Last year, the Cowboys got the better of the Eagles both times that they met, with Philly coming off their Super Bowl title. But in weeks 10 and 14, it was Dallas beating Philly by a single possession. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Throw complete to Herndon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And oh, it's blocked. And the Eagles have got it. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, the 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
They don't want it. They don't want it.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here's Nick Foles as he heads back out to work. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Alshon Jeffrey. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. The quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's got Herndon, his tight end. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Prescott looks to throw on first. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. Complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on